AOC and Bernie Sanders are reportedly using a private jet during their Fighting Oligarchy tour. And boy does it have people in their feelings. Because nothing says man and woman of the people like flying on a $7 million private jet, right? Yeah, well, let's rub our neurons together real quick and give this a little bit of context. I know we all hate critical thinking because it's not as exciting as outrage clickbait, but let's do nuance and context just this once as a treat. Because this whole outrage is one, stupid, and two, blatant propaganda. Now for starters, it's important to note that while the video footage does appear to show Bernie Sanders, none of this has even been verified. The whole thing is based on a post by some MAGA rando on X. And this uproar has been ignited almost exclusively by those with rightward political persuasions and the media outlets who do their bidding. They've been calling out AOC because of how polluting private jets are given her support of the Green New Deal, and because she famously told Elon Musk to fly commercial after he fired tons of people at the FAA, and of course because of the high cost of flying on a private jet, which several publications, us included, have misleadingly claimed costs at least $5 million. Never mind that that's how much it costs to buy a private jet, not fly on one. Kind of like how it costs $89 million to buy a Boeing 737, but you pay Southwest about $400 to fly on one, but whatever. This, the people performatively angry about this would have you believe, proves that AOC is a hypocrite for claiming to be on the side of the common man. Why, she even lied about never having flown on a private jet before. Never mind that she said that back in February before the Fighting Oligarchy tour ever began. But the real problem with this whole uproar is very simple. The Fighting Oligarchy tour is funded not by tax dollars, but by public grassroots donations given for the purpose of traveling around the country to do the Fighting Oligarchy tour. We never hear these same people ever get angry about the fact that, say, Donald Trump's weekend golf outings cost the American people $3 million tax dollars every week. That's according to his own government's reports, by the way. More importantly, how are Bernie and AOC supposed to fly to multiple locations on the same day in a country this big if they don't charter a jet? The scheduling logistics alone do not allow for commercial air travel, but more importantly, neither do the security requirements. This woman gets open, public threats of violence on X every day, including from her own colleagues, to say nothing of the credible ones happening behind the scenes. What are they supposed to do? Fly Spirit like the rest of us and get ambushed in an airport Chili's on every layover? As for AOC supposedly betraying the common man, AOC is one of the least wealthy people in all of Congress, in part because she refuses to engage in the insider trading that everyone else of both parties in Congress does all the time. More to the point, politicians' finances are a matter of public record, or they're supposed to be anyway, and AOC has a net worth that is lower than most of our bosses. She's certainly not perfect, no politician is. But if this is the standard we're setting for her, then the only acceptable solution is for AOC, and all of her colleagues, including the ones calling her out for that matter, to simply call the whole thing off and stay home. Because how else is she supposed to rally people together across a country the size of the United States? By driving a Prius in the cross-country carpool lane?